my people, how you doing? I hope you have an amazing damn day. Welcome. It's fucking 2022. It's crazy to think of. It's mad. But you have clicked on this video because you want to see what players I think are right for each team in the Premier League. One player, one team, A to Z. Let's hit it. Starting off in alphabetical order, of course, the great mighty Arsenal. Arsenal have got a lot of great talents, a lot of young talents, a great wad of midfielders that can create, but they don't have that striker. Aubameyang is terrible, Nketiah is leaving, Lacazette is aging and not good to begin with. So the guy who I would recommend for an Arsenal career mode, and even Arsenal in real life, is Dusan Vlahovic from Fiorentina, the superstar of the year at this point. He is like the next Erling Haaland, even though Erling Haaland isn't even the next Erling Haaland at this point. But Erling Haaland is great, Dusan Vlahovic not far off it. For Arsenal, perfect. Moving on to Aston Villa. Aston Villa have got a great team, but there are a few glaring areas, of course. Right wing, left wing, down the middle, a few places. But a player who I think that they should replace is very bang average. It is Tyrone Mings. They should replace him with Fikayo Tomori of AC Milan. He is brilliant. He's English. Got a load of talent on him. Got many years ahead of him. And Mings is a bench player, let's be honest. So Fikayo Tomori and Konsa could be the platform to build off of to creating a great team. Now people, if you have a Brentford career mode, you know that you're going to be fighting against relegation, and a perfect player to help you fight against relegation is Harry Maguire. This is no piss taking, this is not shithousery, I'm being dead ass serious. Harry Maguire is perfect for this team. Back three, Harry Maguire, good, as you can see right there, 67 overall, is not very good. Ha ha ha, dad joke, 2022, gotta love it. But Harry Maguire is perfect for the team. Brentford, the packet of crisps, hand them over. Man United will give you Harry Maguire. It works out hand in hand, perfect. But in all honesty, he is the perfect fit for Brentford. Moving on to Harry Potter and Brighton. I mean, Graham Potter, even though he's been working his magic on this team, making very average players like Neil Maupay look actually good. But Maupay, for all the good qualities that Graham Potter's working with him, he's not good enough. And I think Eddie Nketiah of Arsenal would be perfect. Maupay is a bench player, let's be honest. And also, in case you guys didn't know, Guendouzi earns more than Neil Maupay. Now, people, for Burnley, I couldn't think for Burnley. I was like right wing, but they have Cornets. And then I was like defense, but they have Tarkowski and me. Attack, they have got Wood and Barnes. So to be honest with you guys, I was like, okay, midfield is very thin. They've got Cork, Westwood, and Brownhill. Brownhill gets injured, Cork gets injured, you're kind of screwed. So if you guys haven't seen it already, the Crystal Palace career mode, we signed Lewis Cook, who was magnificent for us. And I would recommend Lewis Cook for damn near Burnley. He would be brilliant. He would suit Burnley perfectly, honestly. Got that passing range, got the bites in midfield that Burnley do require when playing against them and when playing for them. He is a match made in heaven. A fit like a glove, some might say. Now, moving on to the European champions, it's Chelsea. Chelsea have got a striker problem at the moment. Lukaku doesn't want to play for them. It's great. Love seeing it. But even in the game, they have a striker problem because Lukaku's the only striker. Werner's not really a striker, he's now a winger, so they don't have a backup striker. And I would suggest Sebastian Haller in real life has had a magnificent season for Ajax in the Champions League as well. He's been banging goals left, right and centre, and he would be the perfect sub off the bench to replace Lukaku in games, and he might even bang in a few goals too. Now, the Crystal Palace career mode was magnificent. I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out, guys. It was amazing. And one of the players who we signed in the Palace career mode was Noni Maduaka, who I would suggest would be perfect to replace IU on the right wing. And then you would have a great attacking trident of Benteke, Zaha and Noni Maduaka. Not to mention the likes of Olise and Eze behind them, supplying them with the balls they need to score all the goals. Moving on to Merseyside though, we've got Everton, and Everton have signed some players already, and they are both wing-backs, definitely a right-side and a left-sided wing-back, so I was going to go for that, but we're not. Could go for a right wing, but we're not. We're going to go for the goalkeeper. Shock move, but T-Rex Arms is not good. Pickford is shite, but Dean Henderson though, got a high potential, got better longevity, is taller, has longer arms, has better badges in FIFA. He is just a better goalkeeper overall. And I would strongly suggest you replacing Pickford with a Dean Henderson. And that money that you get for Pickford, you invest it into another position. Now, for Leeds United, they have got a well-rounded team, but at the same time, that midfield is something bewildering to me. Leeds United have got a great team, but for Sean Dallas in the midfield, not good enough. James Ward-Prowse is the perfect player. Leeds United struggle with dead ball, set-piece movements, all that good stuff. James Ward-Prowse is perfect for them. Rafinha is overused sometimes, and I do think if you bring in a James Ward-Prowse, you've got a player that can relieve Rafinha from all that pressure that he's got on him. Set pieces especially, corner kicks and free kicks. James Ward-Prowse, perfect. Moving on to Leicester City, it is the perfect fit. People, Ryan Sessegnon is perfect for them. Thomas is okay, but since the sale of Benjamin Chilwell, they have not been able to replace him, and Ryan Sessegnon is one of my favourite players to watch, one of my favourite players to use in the game. He is perfect. Left wing back could be his. You could switch it to a back five, and that left wing back position, he will run up and down the wing and look like a reincarnation of Davis at Bayern Munich. Now, how do you improve on a perfect team? Some might say Liverpool are not perfect. They have got depth issues all over the field, more so in the midfield. Thiago and Henderson are amazing, but who's there to back them up? Naby Keita? Not really. Oxlade-Chamberlain? Not really. Jude Bellingham, though. Jude Bellingham is perfect. He's got 2 seasons to grow at least, and then you'll see Thiago and Henderson decline, and that is when you insert him into the starting lineup. Jude Bellingham would be perfect. In fact, Jude Bellingham would be perfect for all the teams in the Premier League, because he's that good. He is that good. But more so, he is that good that he would improve Liverpool. From one unstoppable object to an immovable force. I fucked that up properly. How do you improve on perfection yet again? Manchester City won the Premier League last year without a striker. They are on their way to win their second straight Premier League title without a striker. But giving Pep Guardiola Erling Haaland would be like giving Pep a machine gun and just watching him mow over everybody. It's just going to fire in goals left, right and centre for Manchester City. And he is the perfect fit. Like, more perfect than anything I've ever said in my entire life. Erling Haaland and Pep Guardiola together is very, very scary. Now, for the team that has my heart but makes me very depressed. My mind's like, why do you support this team? My heart's like, I love this team. No gegenpress, it's just depress. But the perfect signing for Manchester United is Frenkie de Jong of Barcelona. That midfield is shocking. It is relegation form midfield. McTominay and Fred are not good enough. Matic is too old. Pogba is always injured. And frankly, cannot sit that deep and be effective. So Frenkie de Jong has got the passing range, the know-how, the pressing ability, everything to make Manchester United a pressing machine and just elevate them to the next level, the level that they're supposed to be on. And hopefully it happens in January. So, Newcastle United, I hope you guys get relegated for damn well drawing with my team the other day. But the perfect signing for them is a Manchester United player, and that is Anthony Martial. Martial and Wilson up top would be perfect and help them score a shit ton of goals. Goals that they've been lacking because Joelinton and Wilson together are not good. Wilson has injury issues and Joelinton just can't find the back of the net ever. So Martial is probably the best fit, especially if you want to go with a realistic approach. Because in real life, Martial does want to leave Manchester United because he's not getting enough game time. He would be overplayed, in fact, at Newcastle United. And the link up between him and St. Maximin would be unworldly. Now, people, what is one player that suits Norwich? The Championship. No, I'm joking. One player that suits Norwich is another striker. Brereton Diaz of Blackburn Rovers is the guy. Off the bench, starting. Pookie cannot score all the goals for you. It is damn near impossible. Like, he's not even that good of a striker to begin with. So signing a backup striker is crucial. And Brereton Diaz is very realistic. Championship lead scorer. And he would suit this team a lot. Runs in behind, scoring crazy tight angled goals. Perfect for Norwich. Now, Southampton, they've got a winger issue at the moment because Elianusi and Redmond are decent. Junipo also very good, But Marcus Edwards is the guy. On the left-hand side, right-hand side, allow him the freedom just to run up and down either one of the flanks, and you will not regret it. He is amazing. The FIFA 21 Newcastle United career mode was magnificent, and he made it a lot, like, just, he elevated the level of fun that I had while producing and playing that career mode. Now, a team that's in transition in real life with Antonio Conte is Tottenham. Of course, it's Tottenham. And, of course, it's January and he's going to bring in some mad players. And a player that they are linked with in real life is Franck Kessie. And I do think Franck Kessie is perfect for Tottenham. He would link up the play. He would break the passing lines of the opposition defense or offense. Either way, is a bunny on steroids everywhere on the field. Got a crazy passing range, as I said, and would literally be the perfect signing for Antonio Conte. Now, people, Watford, they've got a great attack, great tridents of Sarking, and on the left wing, Dennis. But everywhere else is just relegation championship form players like Messina, Firmina, whoever, Cleverley, Cleverley, not good enough. So people, a player I would recommend is actually a midfielder. You could go for any one of those positions, left back, right back, centre back, goalkeeper, CDM, but Oriol Mangala is a midfielder. Can play him as a CDM too, but probably play him higher up because he's strong, he's quick, he's got the shooting abilities that's needed to score goals. Because if you are having a tough time with Watford, it's because your midfield is trash. And you win games by winning midfield battles. That's where Man United fail all the time. Now, I've already said Eddie Nketiah. I have. Eddie Nketiah for Brighton, but Eddie Nketiah for West Ham United is also perfect. Antonio is a great player, but he's on the wrong end of 30, and Nketiah can grow for at least a season or two before taking over that main striking spot. Because if you look at West Ham, they're a well-rounded team. They are a very well-rounded team. If I'm nitpicking their left-back spot because Chris was slightly old, but they have good backup there. So, if anything, it's a striking position because they have got no backup striker at all. They play Bowen or Fornells or even Ben Rama sometimes as a striker. So they need a striker, and I think Eddie Nketiah is the one. Now, people, the last team is Wolverhampton Wanderers. And to be honest, they are a pretty good team too. Well-rounded, but Moutinho is an aging player. I think he's 35 or somewhere around there, which is quite bad because in FIFA terms, that means instant decline the minute you start your career mode. So a perfect player, literally perfect real-life signing too, is Paulina. He is Portuguese. He's a midfielder that offers a lot to the team, defensively, offensively, more defensively though. And that is how Wolves like to play. Have their midfield just be very combative, defensive, and have their wing-backs overlap and try and create goal-scoring opportunities for their wingers or the striker. So Paulina is perfect, and that is who I think Wolves should sign. Or you should sign for Wolves, because it is pretty damn realistic if you ask me. So people, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button, and please don't forget to enjoy the rest of your damn day. It's damn near 2022. That is in itself crazy.